And welcome to another introduction on sports. As this is my seventh and final installment of my NBA previews. As this time we get into the good stuff. I can tell the award winners and who will be the NBA champion in June. We'll start with the awards. MVP, Most Valuable Player. I think Oklahoma City Thunder are one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league, and will be a great team from start to finish this year. That is why I am picking Kevin Durant to come away with the MVP this year. He's won the scoring title the last 3 years. Was really close to winning MVP last year. Of course, went to LeBron James. But I think the Thunder from start to finish will be the best team in the West and a really good team overall this year. And I think Kevin Durant he's the catalyst. This kid's slowly turning into the best player in the league. In my personal opinion, I think he's better than LeBron James. I just think he's better than Kobe Bryant. I think he is right now the best player in the league. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. Not afraid to pass the ball. Very, very unselfish kind of player, but knows when to take over a game, which is a big key for the Thunder to be successful this year. And that's why I think Kevin Durant will be the MVP for this year. Defensive Player of the Year, I'm going to give that to Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard being on a good team again on the Lakers, I think he'll be rejuvenated. I think he'll be a very good player once again in the NBA. And I think on the Lakers, who could challenge the Thunder for being the best team in the West, should be interesting because Dwight Howard, when he is on his game, he is the best defensive player, bar none, in the NBA. That's why I like Dwight Howard on a good team this year, and they're going to pen a lot as defense this year. That's why I like Dwight Howard to take home Defensive Player of the Year. Coach of the Year, I'm going to give that to Indiana Pacers coach Frank Vogel, as I really think the Pacers are one of these up-and-coming teams who I've loved to watch the Pacers play the last couple of years, as they're just a young, exciting team and really learning how to win games. They almost knocked off the Miami Heat last year in the second round. I really thought it was going to happen, but of course it didn't, and just a little by little every year the Pacers get a little better, and I think the Pacers could take a big leap this year. So I'll get to a little of that later in the video, but I think Frank Vogel the Pacers will be a really improved team, and they'll continue to be a good team, and I believe he will take home Coach of the Year. Sixth Man of the Year, very interesting because you can never really predict who's going to win this award, but I think with the trade this past weekend with James Harden being traded to the Rockets and the main piece back being Kevin Martin, and Kevin Martin sounds like his role in the team is going to be what James Harden was, is coming off the bench. And I think Kevin Martin, this is a perfect thing for the Thunder because I think he's going to score a lot better than James Harden could. And Kevin Martin, a very underrated player, and the fact that a lot of people know who Kevin Martin is, but they really don't. As he has a chance to be one of the best. He's the best player that nobody knows about. As he can score from anywhere, he can steal a ball here and there. Very, very underrated player, and I think Kevin Martin on a good team the Thunder will be this year. I think Kevin Martin will be this year's Sixth Man of the Year. Our next award, Rookie of the Year, of course, could only be one choice in my opinion. This one, it's going to be Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Hornets, as this kid in college could do it all. He could block shots, shoot, rebound, dunk. This kid could do it all, and I think it'll be interesting how his game translates to the NBA. He's not going to dominate the NBA from day one. I know that. He's not going to dominate. But I think Anthony Davis will have a good year. I think in the day, his averages will look pretty good, and I think Anthony Davis from start to finish this year will be the best rookie in the year. And that's why he will be the Rookie of the Year in 2012-2013. Okay, now we get down to the good stuff. For the playoffs, your Eastern Conference Final will be the Miami Heat over the Indiana Pacers. As I said earlier, I think the Pacers take a big lead this year, but I just think the Heat are still the best team in the East. And with a lot of crappy teams in the East this year, from basically Indiana looks to be their only team that could really challenge, because it looks like the Bulls are going to be crappy, and we got to see a lot of improvements from a lot of other teams so they can challenge the Heat. But to be the man, you got to beat the man. And I just don't think Indiana's a good team. They're improving, but they're just not quite there yet to knock off Heat. So in the Eastern Finals, the Heat knock off the Pacers. And in the West, OKC over the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers will be improved this year. But like I said in my preview for the Lakers, it's a short window, and I just think OKC is just better. I just think Lakers are too old. I think they'll get to the Western Finals, but I just think this team is just too old to get it done in the playoffs. I think a young start OKC team who went to the finals last year, hungry to get back. It looks like they are the team of destiny to go back to the NBA Finals. And, of course, that leads up to a rematch of last year's finals. But I think it'll be a little different this time, as I think the Thunder will know what to expect this time when they go to the finals. And I think the Oklahoma City Thunder knock off the Miami Heat in the finals. And, well, we'll see. But I think, probably like a 7-game series. Kevin Durant will be that MVP too. And will be an interesting year in the NBA if this all goes down, because I love OKC this year. I think they are the team of destiny. I think they are your 2012, 2013 NBA champions. Stay tuned this NBA season because it's going to get good, as I really, really, really like the NBA this year. I think we're in for a hell of a year. And hey, they're not on lockout, so you gotta love that. But till next time, I'm Aaron Duxbury saying I'm Dux, and I know sports. Kind of.